Zeegers.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're rolling. Let's go.
Today, with us on this show for interview is Paul Zeegers from the Kozak basketball team. How are you today, Paul?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, Max?
Just fine. All right. So, we've got a bunch of questions today, Paul. It's going to be very interesting.
Sure hope so.
Hope we get some real insights into your personal and athletic life. So the first question is, how long have you been on the basketball team?
I've been on Kozak basketball. Which camera do I look at?
This one.
I've been on Kozak basketball for 3 years now. Yeah, since my sophomore year. That's when I joined.
And have you been playing basketball before?
I had a little bit in middle school, but I was terrible.
Right. So how dedicated are you really to basketball? And are there any sacrifices or measures you have to take in order to keep in shape?
Yeah, definitely. I've been pretty dedicated to basketball these past 3 years. Like my junior year, I started taking it more seriously, just because it was like mostly an excuse to not focus on my academics, but like still, it was a lot of fun. So I was like trying to focus on it junior year. And what did you say about sacrifices?
Yeah, as for example, like some things you feel you're missing out on because of all the time you spend for basketball.
I mean, usually not. Basketball, like that's what I choose to do. So most of the time I'm like willing to do it. So I sacrifice like, sure, a lot of other things, but it's because, you know, I like doing basketball.
So it's worth it.
It's worth it, yeah, for sure.
All right. And so what's been the main like driving force behind your passion for the game for the past 3 years? What got you so dedicated?
Well, I mean, Mr. Sammy has really been able to teach me how to love basketball and how it's been like something that since the start, I've seen like my hard work pay off immediately. And yeah, it's something that's been a lot of fun, especially since I've been like surrounded by people who play basketball throughout all of high school. So Mr. Sammy, Bo, Gio, my friends earlier, Marcus, Jack. Shout out Marcus, Jack, if you're watching this. Yeah, earlier. So
you'd say the atmosphere and
the
competition.
atmosphere, for sure, yeah. Definitely.
All right.
Just trying to be better than my friends and myself.
And so have you improved much over the past 3 years?
I would say definitely yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen some. Could have improved a lot more, but you know, there's always room for improvement, Max.
So you're on the varsity team this year.
I am.
Last year you were on JV.
That is false. I would like to make that very clear.
Is it?
I've been on varsity since junior year, but because of complications with my parents and my grades, I was not allowed to travel on varsity CISA last year, so I had to stay home, and there happened to be a JV CISA, so I decided, why not?
So how did that feel, not being able to go to CISA?
It was very sad. It was very, very sad. I was really, really upset by that.
But this year?
But this year, it's at home, so I can't be held back from it, hopefully.
That's great. So, all right. And how do you hype up before a game?
Well, I mean, where are we talking? Are we starting in the locker room or are we starting in the gym? Because, you know, there's a lot of different things.
Where does it start?
I would say it starts from the moment I wake up, you know. Throw on some jammy jams, get my morning started. If I have a good morning, I'm going to have a good day, you know. And I like to get my teammates hyped up. I feel like that's my job, is to get everybody loose and get everybody hyped. So starts in the morning, just starting out the morning with some good tunes, good mood, good breakfast, and then you come in and you're just having a good day and you spread those good vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds great. I mean, it seems to be working. The Kozak basketball boys have just been killing it this season.
Oh, for sure. Oh, yeah, we've done very well this season. Very proud of my boys.
Wow. How do you feel about the team this year? Do you have a winning chance?
I think we do. I like to believe in our team this year. I think we have a really strong team, and I think as long as everybody wants it, everybody wants to get the dub, then we can for sure win CISA this year. And it's at home, man. We got to. Senior year, senior sauce.
Gotta.
Yeah, gotta have a nice, strong finish.
Well, you got the media team's full support.
Thank you, media team. Cheers to that. What am I drinking?
It's cola.
It's cola?
Yep.
This tastes nothing like cola, Max. I'm being poisoned. Oh, this is awful.
Do you think that you're given enough time on the court?
Me? I mean, wow, we asking the real questions here. Huh?
In all honesty.
I mean, every time that I see myself not playing as much as I think I should be, a lot of the times, especially in my sophomore year when I was just starting out, I would ask questions like I would blame it on my coaches. I'd be like, oh, why are my coaches not playing me? Are they playing other players instead of me? And I'd be mad at anybody else, right? And then I realized the more I get into it, I had to ask myself, what am I not doing to show my coaches that I need to play like this, or I can do better. So I feel like I'm in the right place most of the time for my playing time and my stuff. Like, also it just comes into like I have to understand my role on the basketball team, and a lot of that, like, we have people that can score, we have people that can run the floor, we have people that can get boards and stuff, right? But what we're lacking a lot of the time is people who can bring a certain energy or certain, like, vibe to the team. So I feel like that's my role. One of my biggest roles is to bring that, and a lot of the times I don't have to be in game to do that. So I've come to terms with not being a star player, but it's all right. I'm there for other reasons.
That is a pretty noble role. So how do you hype people up? Do you maybe spit bars or
spit bars? That's in my free time.
Yeah.
All right, don't get that messed up. Yeah, I like to get everybody. A lot of times people are so nervous or so like tense before a game that I just like to get everybody laughing first of all, get them loose, like have some fun, push each other around, and then when we get hype, it's just like, is for example on the bench where I mostly am. I like to scream out a lot, and I like to bring a certain level of like energy with my voice, and so I'm always jumping off the bench. I'm always yelling. I'm always hyping people up. Before game when we're doing warm ups and talking to everybody, I'm getting them riled up. It's just my thing.
And how would you say your relationship with Coach Semyuk is?
Coach Sammy? Yes, please, more of this dirt water. My relationship with Coach Sammy is one that I've built not just over the course of me being in basketball, but I've known him since I was like 8 years old, and so he's always been somebody that I've seen around. But ever since I stepped into high school, and like even the freshman year when it was just my friends that played, he's always been somebody that I've been able to look up to. And so Coach Sammy and I have I feel like we've gotten really close over the course of 4 years, and now I'm really blessed to have him as somebody I can be around, somebody I can look up to, a coach, a mentor, a friend, really. Yeah, he's a really great guy.
So you don't blame him for not putting you on the starting five?
Well, I mean, I was supposed to start for like the first 2 games that we had this year, so he was giving me the chance for sure, but I was sick, so I missed those 2 games. I was really upset about it, but I'm not mad at him. He knows basketball better than I do, so I can't complain. It's wherever I'm put, it's where I fit. That's what I believe. So yeah.
So, and have you ever? So you said you were sick and you missed some games, but have you ever been injured this year or last year?
Sorry. Have I ever been injured? I had to think back. I mean, I've gotten a few injuries. I remember a couple years ago, 2 years ago when I was on JVC, so I hit my ankle pretty bad going off a slide or doing something stupid as part of the CISA trip. Yeah, that was pretty dumb.
Is that affecting your game?
I mean, it did for that part. I couldn't play our last game, but like, I haven't sustained any serious injuries that have held me back from playing at Giovanni. No shade.
All right. So what are your plans like for the future in terms of basketball?
In terms of basketball, well, I mean, I like to think of. Please pour me up some more.
Very well.
Hard liquor. I'm getting wasted off of this. Moody is definitely spiking my Coke. more, sir.
So, your plans for the future?
My plans for the future. Well, when it comes to basketball, I really feel like this is the last year that I'll actually be like a seriously competitive athlete. This is the last time I'm going to compete and even be a part of a team, just because I know my skills and I know where I'm at, right? I'm the rank of basketball players ever, so I know that. So this is probably like the biggest opportunity I'll have to play basketball. So when I go to college, I can try intramural sports. I can try something, but like most likely I won't be playing. Like it won't be as serious as what I'm doing right now. So I'm just trying to enjoy my last senior year, and then basketball will always be something that I'm like into, just because I'll probably most of the time be around. If I stay around my friends, I'll be around people that like basketball as well. I'll be able to watch it and enjoy it. I'll be able to play it and enjoy it. But when it comes to being on a team, I feel like this is the last year that I'll be doing that.
But if the opportunity were to present itself to go
100%.
Professional, yeah,
To go professional?
or semi-professional.
I mean, I have a better chance of winning the lottery, but 100%. Why wouldn't you take that? That's awesome. You get to play a sport for like money.
So you would be an athlete if you had the chance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
100%. I mean, look at me right now. I'm not even like playing that much on this team, and I'm still choosing to be a part of it every day.
All right.
It's something I really enjoy. So yeah, definitely.
So.
Do you like some?
Thank you.
Yeah.
And so, now for the last part of the interview, you said you're good at hyping up the other players. So, if there's anything you'd like to say, please tell them here. Please address your teammates or your coach.
If there's anything I'd like to say to my teammates,
yeah.
First of all, I would like to. Hello, teammates. Welcome to a chat between me and you. I would like to, first of all, offer you some delicious Coca-Cola. If you would like some, here you go. Make it feel nice and toasty. Cheers. Hi, teammates, coaches, players. I love you, all of you, each and every one of you, dearly. You all have a very special place in my heart, and I cherish every moment that we have together. And this year, I know some of y'all have next year to play season, but since I'm a senior, this is our last chance to get an actual dub. So we better play hard, we better play smart, we better play together, we better get this dub. Now drink up, stay hydrated. There we go.
All right. Thank you, Paul. Thank you for that. Very, very, very good.
And
yep,
in
that's
7,
it. That's it.
8, 9, 10.
Oh.
The ball.